The 2026 Honda CB400 carries forward the legacy of one of Honda's most iconic 400cc inline-four roadsters. The CB always stood out for blending manageable displacement with four-cylinder smoothness and a timeless, standard bike character. In this 2026 iteration, Honda aims to refresh that formula, preserving its soul, while updating it for modern riders and regulations. Whether you're a daily commuter, a nostalgic enthusiast, or a weekend joyrider, the CB400 2026 promises a compelling balance of practicality, elegance, and performance. Engine and performance, inline-four with character. At the core of the CB400 remains its 399cc liquid-cooled inline-four DOHC engine, a configuration that delivers smooth, high-revving performance and a distinct exhaust note. Historically, the CB400 produced around 53 horsepower at 11,000 revolutions per minute and about 40 Nm of torque around 7,500 to 9,500 revolutions per minute, offering surprisingly strong and usable power for a 400cc bike. For 2026, expect Honda to refine fuel injection, emissions compliance, and throttle response, aiming for smoother delivery, better efficiency, and improved reliability. As a result, the bike should feel livelier in city traffic while still capable of spirited highway stretches, giving the rider an accessible yet engaging ride, chassis, handling, and ride feel. The CB400's classic standard bike chassis, a steel cradle frame, continues to give it manageable dimensions and familiar handling. Seat height stays around 755 mm, making the bike accessible even to shorter riders. Suspension is likely to stick with telescopic front forks and dual-shock rear reflecting CB400's heritage, tuned to balance comfort and agility. On 2026's CB400, Honda may tweak damping and geometry slightly to accommodate contemporary tire and brake upgrades, aiming for a stable, yet nimble, ride in urban and suburban settings. Design and aesthetics, retro soul, modern touches. The charm of the CB400 lies partly in its naked, standard design, exposed mechanical honesty, simple lines, and a sculpted tank with a confident stance. For 2026, imagine that same silhouette refreshed with modern finishes, a sleeker LED headlight and tail light, refined paint and trim options, maybe subtle updates to ergonomics while preserving the classic proportions. This design approach invites both longtime enthusiasts and new riders who appreciate understated style over flashy fairings. The CB400 continues to celebrate the essence of the universal Japanese motorcycle, functional, timeless, and rider-centric. Comfort, practicality, and everyday usability. With a 399cc engine that is smooth yet manageable, moderate seat height, and a relatively light chassis, the CB400 remains a practical daily commuter and weekend ride. Its fuel tank capacity, historically 18L, gives a decent range between fill-ups. The riding posture is upright and relaxed, suitable for city traffic, highways, or short touring.